Life.
गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन, वेलकम टू म्यूजिक वरांडा। स्वागत है आप सभी का म्यूजिक वरांडा में। मैं दिवाकर चौबे गुड़गांव से आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं हमारे इस प्यारे से इवनिंग में। और इस इवनिंग को स्टार्ट करने के लिए मैं एक बहुत ही प्यारी सी सूफी गाने वाला हूं जो कि गाई है कैलाश खेर जी ने। आशा करता हूं आप सभी को पसंद आएगी। साजन आयो हे सखी, साजन आयो हे सखी, मैं तोड़ू मोतियन लोहार, लोग जाने मैं मोती चुनू, मैं तो झुक झुक करूं जुहार, लोग जाने मैं मोती चुनू, मैं तो झुक झुक करूं जुहार। होएरी सखी मंगल गावरी, धरती अंबर सजावरी, आज उतरेगी पी की सवारी, आज उतरेगी पी की सवारी, हेरी कोई काजल लावोरी, हो मोहे काला टीका लगावोरी, उनकी छब से दिखूं मैं तो प्यारी, लक्ष्मी जी बरो नजर उतारो, आज मुरे पिया घर आवेंगे, आज मुरे पिया घर। हो कुहू कुहू कोयल रटे, कुहू कुहू कोयल रटे, पिहू पिहू पपीहा जपे, आंगन आंगन है परियों ने घेरा, आंगन आंगन है परियों ने घेरा, अनहद नाद, अनहद नाद बजो रे सब मिल, अनहद नाद, अनहद नाद बजो रे सब मिल, अनहद नाद, नाद बजो रे सब मिल, आज मुरे पिया घर आवेंगे, आज मुरे पिया घर आवेंगे। थैंक यू सो मच।
That was beautiful, Divakar. बहुत सुंदर. We all loved it. We all loved it. So thank you so much. And आज की जैसे कि शाम है, it is a music of connection and versatility that we are celebrating at Verandah. So welcome everyone. एंड नमस्कार, गुड इवनिंग, स्वागत। और ये गाना जो गाया, जो सूफी गाना गाया दिवाकर ने, यही हमारा, दिस इज वेलकमिंग सॉन्ग एंड वी आर वेलकमिंग एवरीवन, ऑल आवर व्यूअर्स एंड गेस्ट with this beautiful Sufi. And a little about Music Veranda. Music Veranda, well, in this world of, when this world is full of algorithms and hashtags and followers, Music Veranda is a very simple platform जिससे हम लोग कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं म्यूजिक के द्वारा. थ्रू म्यूजिक वी आर कनेक्टिंग आवरसेल्व्स एंड वी मीट एवरी इवनिंग एट 9:30 एंड वी हम लोग गानों की बातें करते हैं, मुलाकात करते हैं, बहुत सारी एक दूसरे से टैलेंट्स डिस्कवर करते हैं, एक्सप्लोर करते हैं, हैंड होल्डिंग करते हैं. सो दिस इज व्हाट म्यूजिक वेरांडा इज ऑल अबाउट. और जैसा कि म्यूजिक कनेक्ट्स, और आज की शाम कनेक्शन के नाम गौरव जैन एंड चेल्सिया. So Chelsea is our guest. Chelsea Hart. She's our guest from Alaska. Welcome, Chelsea, to the show. Hi, how are you? Great.
सब ठीक है.
Okay, wonderful. So Chelsea, to थोड़ा सा Chelsea के बारे में I would like to tell all of you. Chelsea, she is a very versatile person, and she is from Alaska, as I told you, now presently in Europe. She's a celebrity, a stand-up comedian, an opera singer. Oh my God! And she is a motivational speaker, and a lot which Gaurav Jain is going to tell us more. And the host is Gaurav Jain. Gaurav Jain, well, he's an entrepreneur, a businessman who is running his family business of lubricants. He's a host, and he's a curator of various shows, world-class shows. And most important, he is GJ of our Music Veranda, who has been hosting shows, who has been hosting jamming sessions from last 8 months, from 9:30 to 10:30, and he has connected the whole veranda. So he has connected the whole veranda with his love, with his empathy, with his, with his energy, and with his love. So thank you, GJ. We have got a real hero with us. Thank you. Okay. So that's Chelsea and GJ. They met in London, and that the connection was through music, and GJ is going to tell us more about it. और आज की शाम बहुत सारे रंगों के नाम. We will hear Sufi. We started with Sufi. We will have opera. We will have Bollywood numbers. We will have rap. We'll have jazz, and so many colors today. So it is going to be an energy, or it is going to be an evening of energy and of connection. Over to GJ. Thank you so much. This is Anila Rampuria from Delhi, India.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for your love. And yes, Chelsea Hart in the house. Welcome. I'm so happy, so excited, Chelsea. And what I always say and believe, life is full of surprises, right? Yeah. I mean, we just never know who we met, when we met, and how we take it to the next level. I mean, me and Anila ji also met in one of the event, and then we few friends started this Music Veranda, and I met Chelsea during a night out in London. It was a raining night, midnight, and I was hearing some sound. So I would like to share this small story, and then we're gonna get ahead. So sometimes when you are in a vacation, and I was just roaming around, suddenly I hear a sound. Somebody is singing. I'm gonna say my wife, hey, I think someone is calling me. She's like, "Mara fir shuru ho gaya." So I don't know, someone is really calling me. Like, let's move into that direction. So we started moving, and then I saw a lady is singing, and she is like, well, I mean, she has got some magnet in her voice, that attraction, and which is like, wow. So I was like, I should talk to this person, and rest is history. We became good friends, started interacting, started knowing each other, and she is really crazy, super crazy girl, lady, whatever. We're gonna learn more about her. So Chelsea, welcome to Music Veranda. I am your host and host for tonight, DJ Gaurav Jain, and friends, today we're gonna have lot of fun. Right? So let's hear it from the lady herself, Chelsea Hart. So how are you doing, Chelsea?
Namaskar. Everything's okay. It's just kind of strange being in lockdown still, but we're happy. We're staying positive as you can. So yeah, just
Lovely.
strange times.
Yeah. So tell us about something about yourself. Like you have such a versatile, personality. You're a stand-up comedian, opera singer, motivational speaker as well. Such an amazing combination. So if you want to say something about your starting, like how is it all started? Would love to know.
Well, yeah. So I think I never made the decision to be a stand-up comedian when I came here. I initially I came to the UK on a one-way ticket with about £500 to my name. I had nothing. And I came without a visa. I came without any sort of connections, really, and just kind of tried to make the best of it. And I'm still here legally, and I got sponsored to do comedy because after some time I left and went traveling Europe. I came back and I went to what's called the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which is the largest arts festival in the world. I went there, I discovered stand-up comedy, fell in love with it, and eventually got sponsored in the country to do that. So I never really intended to set out to be a stand-up comedian, and then eventually the comedy took over, and then by extension from the comedy, on my TikTok I am making like self-love videos and like confidence building videos, like, oh, this girl don't need no man, kind of videos, which I was actually really, really happily surprised at how many women need this energizing. I was like, we're almost up to 200,000 followers on my TikTok. So and that was like a month and a half ago that I had about 100 followers on TikTok. So it's exploded in how many people need to hear some of these messages. And I talk about, racial issues as well. So it's been very exciting to have this platform. But yeah, my first love, 100% is music. 100% is music and poetry, and these things helped me through the darkest parts in my life, 100%. But I diversified, and I'm just kind of an all-around performer, and being able to speak to people and do comedy is part of that. So yeah.
Wow, amazing. And guys, did you just listen that? She has got already 200,000 followers and she's a celebrity, and she has done lot of things. She is really good with the initiatives, and it is not easy. When you come from all the way from Alaska, started everything from the scratch, and helping and exploring amazing various things. And I must say, she is a big Bollywood freak. She loves Indian food, spicy food.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about your love for the Indian food and the Bollywood cinema.
The Bollywood cinema. The Bollywood cinema, right? So, God, where to begin? So I grew up in Alaska. There are no Indians really. Like, at least when I was growing up, there was no Desi community in Alaska. At least of all in my little white town. There was one Indian lady. I kind of knew her. Her husband was European, so it wasn't like I was being exposed to like all of India. But so I didn't grow up. I did not have a masala or a curry until I was a grown adult in the UK. Truly, I had no idea what Indian food tasted like at all. I had no clue. Like fast forward to a couple years ago, I was going out with a guy, just a white dude. This is the funny thing. He's a white dude from South Africa. He's never been to India. Doesn't speak a lick of Hindi at all. But his secret like late night guilty pleasure was the fact that he likes to watch Bollywood films. And I was like, what? What is that? What? A Bollywood film? What is that? And I was just like, you know what? Okay, I'll just check it out. I'll check it out, whatever. And I typed in like Bollywood song into YouTube, and Desi Girl popped up. And I'm not gonna lie, we can all agree Bollywood is preposterous. That's Bollywood, and I love it. And this is the first time I am seeing Bollywood anything. This is literally the first time I'm seeing India in my life at all in any way. I've never even seen a sari. I don't know what a bindi is. I don't know any of these words. And I'm just looking at Priyanka Chopra and I'm like, holy cow, this is amazing. I'm like been transported to another planet. Like the hips, they like what's a Desi girl? I can't. What? Like I'm just in love. And I fell down a rabbit hole of obsession, like complete obsession. And when I say obsession, I mean like I was like waking up at 7:30 in the morning, not because I wanted to, but just because I had finished sleeping because I was so excited to go watch more Bollywood music videos. I swear. So I would just sit there on YouTube, just clicking through videos for literally 6 hours a day on repeat. You know, Mind Had a Boyfriend, all of this, just clicking through. And then eventually I just like got to Mardala from Devdas, right? And I just had to know, like, what is she saying? She's making all these motions with her hands. It's like a sign language. It is, of course, because Kathak is, you know, to tell a story. So, of course, all of her hand motions do mean things. It's literally what they're supposed to mean. And I was like, what? What is this meaning? These words and the blah, 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 blah. And as I actually then got into Hindi itself, that's when just the obsession exploded. Like it hasn't ended. Every day I think today is the day I'm going to be less interested in India, and it never happens. It never happens. I love it. And you know, India as a country, of course, is not just Hindi. India as a place and as the subcontinent itself is not just Hindi, and the subcontinent's not just India, but right now Hindi is the most accessible language to get into. So that is what I'm learning, and that is what I have found the most materials for. But it's wonderful, you know. Hindi obviously is a member of the Indo-European language tree. That being said, I have traveled more than 30 countries in Europe. So I know bits and bobs of several languages. And the craziest thing for me that really inspired me as a human being, right, was that here I've lived in Europe for years, and I speak all these different parts of these languages. And then I turn around and I see every single one of them in Hindi in a new way. It's crazy. And it's really inspiring, you know. I wrote a whole show about it, actually. I wrote a whole comedy show kind of about learning Hindi and this fact, because it's like so many people are much closer to other people in the world than they would care to admit. And the language is a powerful tool to prove that, right? You know, so one of the crazy things that got me into, like, just obsessed with the history and the you know, the ancient peoples, and how did people develop this Hindi language? Where did Sanskrit come from? And one of the things that really got me obsessed with the history was simple things. So, you know, the word lage in Hindi, to be tethered to something, to be held by something. Yes, you know, like manava lage, right? So in German, the word lager, like the beer, it was originally, the beer was called a lager because a lager was a place to keep something, to hold something. So you see this like parallel connection between two languages that have not touched each other in millennia. They haven't touched each other in millennia, right? You know, and funnier things like the word for food in Bosnian is hrana, like khana. It's very strange things like this. You know, the word for Hindi, the word for God in Hindi, Bhagwan, in Bosnian it's Bože. Same beginning sounds. Wonderfully inspiring to me, because I'm a big language nerd. So of course something like Hindi, which you know, is beautiful. I love the structure of Hindi. I love bits of Hindi that probably mean nothing to you guys. You know, like you're just like, oh really, you find Hindi so interesting? Honestly, it's structurally it's just fascinating. And now that I'm in the logic of Hindi, I understand so much more. But going into Hindi, I'm like, what? This word means this in this context? What the heck, man? You know, so like for instance, in the song Mardala, right? The word dala means this has happened to me, right? I'm a Westerner. We don't have a word for this. We don't have a word for just one thing happened. We don't have one word for this has happened to me. We don't have a word for that. And the poetic idea that such a thing could just be one word, 2 syllables. Or for instance, gaya, gai, in certain contexts, this is obviously, a past tense, right? But it also means went. So he went that way. So it's just this abstract sort of like tacking on multiple words to mean certain things. It's just very, very different from any language I had learned before. So it really got me obsessed. And then of course you go into the fact that like when you get into India, there's about 10,000 years minimum of stuff to get through. That's a lot of time. You're going to be here for a while. So it's just, I'm not done. I love the diversity. I love the many parts of India. I love the Bharatanatyam outfits. I love the South. The South is beautiful. I love Bengali outfits. I love Bengali culture. Visually, it's just really wonderful. You see the combination of the North and the South and the Marathi Empire in Bengal in many of the clothes as well. It's just beautiful. And there's just so much to get through. So much that we don't learn in schools in the West because, of course, the West is living in post-colonialism, and it serves the colonial story that India was empty before white people came to it. But that's just not true. And it's really inspiring to me. And I will never shut up about it. I am proud to like India. I am proud to love India. I don't care what anybody thinks. And Bollywood is great. It's preposterous.
Yeah, of course. And I remember when we met in London. So you were singing some Bollywood song as well. In fact, including this song as well, Mardala. And I can see that green background, and I can recall that Tum pe ye kisne hara rang dala. Do you mind singing that song? A few lines.
A few lines. Oh God, I don't know. I can't sing a few lines of that song. I wouldn't do it justice. Are you kidding? Oh my God. Yeah, it's this is actually just a green screen. But yeah, no, that song in particular was probably the most inspiring to me. I'm just looking up the lyrics now because I don't have them memorized.
Okay, take your sweet time. In the meantime, we have two, one Sahib and Uttam ji who want to dedicate a song with you. Okay.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
So you can have a rest for 2 minutes. And can I request Sahib to sing a song for Chelsea? Sahib, please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's so small. Oh. I think unmute, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Chat.
Hello, Chelsea ma'am. Pranam Guruji. Hello, everyone. I am Saib Segal from Panipat. Today, I am singing a song. Before, I want to speak a shairi for Chelsea ma'am. After, I will speak my song. I will convert in English. I can start?
Yeah. Go ahead, beta.
Yeah.
कितना खूबसूरत चेहरा है तुम्हारा, ये दिल दीवाना है तुम्हारा. कितना खूबसूरत चेहरा है तुम्हारा, ये दिल दीवाना है तुम्हारा. लोग कहते हैं चांद का टुकड़ा तुम्हें, लोग कहते हैं चांद का टुकड़ा तुम्हें. मैं कहता हूँ गौर से सुनिएगा, मैं कहता हूँ चांद भी टुकड़ा है तुम्हारा. And I will convert in English also. You are so beautiful. People would say that you are a piece of moon, but I think that moon is a piece of yours.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, so lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Can I start my song?
Yes, beta, go ahead.
किन्ना सोना तेनू रब ने बनाया, किन्ना सोना तेनू रब ने बनाया. दिल कर वेखदार वां, किन्ना सोना तेनू रब ने बनाया. दिल मुड़दा नी लख समझाया ओ दिल मुड़दा नी लख समझाया दिल कर वेखदा रवा किन्ना सोहना तैनू रब बनाया दिल विच तेरा प्यार वसाया दिल विच तेरा प्यार वसाया वेखी जावा कोल बैठा के वेखी जावा कोल बैठा के ओ तैनू दिल वाले ओ तैनू दिल वाले शीशे सजाया किन्ना सोहना तैनू रब ने बनाया दिल कर वेखदा रवां किन्ना सोहना तैनू रब ने बनाया You are so beautiful.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that song. I love that song. I was singing along with you. I was dancing. Oh, so nice.
All right, wow, so sweet, Sahib. You really rocked it. And you know, he also said the poem for you.
Yeah. Oh, so nice. What a little charmer. Ladies' man.
Lovely. All right, so let's have a more chit chat, know more about who's your favorite Indian singer, your
My
actor,
favorite
music
Indian
composer.
singer. Okay. My favorite Indian actor. I have like a list, but right now it's Vicky Kaushal. Okay, I'm sorry. Am I a sellout? I'm sorry. Viku, my singaloo. Hello, Viku.
Yeah.
But I would say definitely Vicky Kaushal right now, but also Rajkumar Rao. I think anything I see him in, he just is. Even if the movie's not amazing, anytime Rajkumar gets on that screen, he's going to deliver. I can't look away from him. He's just something very special. And then of the older generation, actually, Akshay Kumar right now, he has like evolved. He was not so popular. He was like popular like 20 years ago, but he wasn't like the top actor. Akshay Kumar is like absolutely the king of action comedies right now. He's really brilliant. So I like his films right now. And then of course Shah Rukh Khan. He's a king. He's a king. He's literally a king. Who can not love Shah Rukh Khan? He's everybody's first Bollywood introduction. He's brilliant. So definitely Shah Rukh Khan.
Super, wow. And you can see the smile in everyone's face because recently we have celebrated Shah Rukh Khan's birthday on Music Veranda.
Yes.
And we had his friend came up who is a big time lyricist and done so much work his Bollywood music like Om Shanti Om Kal Ho Na Ho. So we have one more gentleman with us who is going to dedicate a lovely song for you. Can I request Uttam ji? Uttam ji, over to you.
Hello everyone, and hi Chelsea.
Hello.
My name is Uttam Kedia, and I live in New Delhi, India. So Chelsea, I'm so excited that you are present live today with us at Music Veranda. And
thank you so much
for coming. Yeah, thank you for coming, and special thanks to DJ to make this happen for us. So today I will sing a few lines of a super hit Bollywood number, Gulabi Aankhein, and this song is specially dedicated to you, Chelsea. So I'll start with my song. गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारों संभलना मुश्किल हो गया दिल में मेरे ख्वाब तेरे तस्वीर जैसे हो दीवार पे तुझ पे फिदा मैं क्यों हुआ आता है गुस्सा मुझे प्यार पे मान के दिल का कहा मैं कहीं का ना रहा क्या कहूँ मैं दिलरुबा बुरा ये तेरी आंखों का मैं तेरा कातिल हो गया, संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारों, संभलना मुश्किल हो गया. Thank you.
Woo!
Amazing, amazing. So sweet. Very nice.
Constant. I was receiving constant phone calls, so I don't know whether it got
No,
disconnected.
you sang amazingly. And Chelsea, you know, we all are trying to dedicate your own favorite list of songs because we know that you love it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, who is your favorite singer as well? I
Who
know
is my
you
favorite
tell
Indian
about
singer?
Shreya Ghoshal.
I
And
like Shreya Ghoshal a lot. I think she's kind of a technical genius.
uh-huh.
And I talked about her a lot because her voice in Devdas was kind of the first of the new wave of new voices in Bollywood. So I think she should not be underappreciated because definitely her style and her abilities definitely paved the way for a lot of different and new voices. Arijit Singh is, again, he's very popular, but he's very popular because he's very good. He's a technically trained, amazing singer. So I love his soul when he's like, Gulam Merang. I'm just like, oh yeah, Gulam Merang. Oh yeah, you know, like definitely Arijit Singh. I think a lot of people hate on popular singers merely because they're popular, and you know, there's a reason people like Arijit Singh and Shreya Ghoshal are popular. So I don't think I'm not ashamed to like them. I'm not ashamed to like them. Well, so right now in the South Asian music in general, Ali Sethi is one person I really admire. He's from Pakistan. He is just really exciting. Because he's taking ghazals, which of course are ancient, they're an ancient form of poetry, and he's reimagining them with more electronic interpretations and these new modern sort of ways of interpreting very ancient and beautiful style of poetry. So he is very exciting, and I really enjoy him. He again is of course very soulful. Love it.
Super. Do you want to sing a few lines? Any of your favorite number, Bollywood number? We would love to hear.
Okay, I'm gonna play you a song. You ready? I'm gonna sing a song.
Wow,
I've got
amazing.
my whole guitar out. Whole guitar out.
Whoop.
No.
Be careful.
Oh, I just dropped it. Okay, let me just turn the audio to Okay. Cool. You ready?
Yep.
हम तेरे बिना रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा, तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो। तेरा मेरा रिश्ता कैसा, एक पल दूर गवार नहीं, तेरे लिए हर रोज है जीते, तुझको दिया मेरा वक्त सभी, कोई लम्हा मेरा ना हो तेरे बिना, हर सांस पे नाम तेरा, हाँ, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी
मेरी आशिकी अब तुम ही हो.
Oh, so sweet, amazing.
Thank you. Wait, I'm just like
So
putting my
gracefully you have
speaker.
sung, and that too with the guitar.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much, guys.
Unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
Right, and you really got a magic. So tell us something about the evolving Indian music, the Asian music, Chelsea. According to you, because I can sense that you have been very, sharply analyzing each and everything, be it music, the language, or the actors.
Yeah.
So how about the evolving Indian music these days?
Well, I definitely think there's a lot of independent artists coming through. However, Bollywood, of course, we all know is based off nepotism. So many of them aren't getting necessarily the same opportunities as people who are in the same families. Bollywood music in the last several years has kind of gone downhill. I'm not gonna lie. Like, who covers Masakali? Who covers A.R. Rahman? who looks at a master and says, I can do better? No. So it's definitely the reinterpretations of some of these songs are diminishing the original's creativity, you know, and especially like a song like Masakali, that the remix that they did with Siddharth Malhotra and Tara Sudaria. You're from the land of the dhol, and there's a drum and a stringed instrument for every 10 miles. There's thousands of years of history, and you are playing beep, boop, beep on a keyboard. I'm upset. So I definitely think Bollywood has to up its game as far as its music. Not to say that there's not good Bollywood music coming out. It's just much less than some of the garbage that's come out. But that being said, like Malang was a good soundtrack. That was Malang, the film Malang, and I like that film. Malang was a good soundtrack. That's a good example of exciting new Bollywood music. Completely original. It's a completely original soundtrack. Kalank was an amazing soundtrack. Kalank is more of like the Indian music that I love. Like I love all Bollywood music, but Kalank was lots of drums, lots of dance numbers, lots of heavy acoustic instruments, Hindustani acoustic instruments, which is just something that for me personally, is music to my ears. I just love the different sounds of the subcontinent as well. But yeah, Bollywood is kind of going through an identity crisis right now. I don't know really how else to explain it. I think this new generation in Bollywood, maybe music acting as well, is trying to separate itself too much from what made Bollywood so popular. You know, like these numbers, right? These are iconic. We need more of these. And I don't know why some of the newer waves of producers are trying so hard to be like, oh, rap, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, there can be India rap, but don't try so hard to be like pop stars in other countries, because that's those other countries. Let's also still stick to what made Bollywood music and Bollywood cinema what it is, what made it, you know, so iconic and so unique. So that's my hot take.
Super, and I can, correlate and understand, and you're making so much sense, Chelsea. And
Yeah.
I hope it reaches to the right people, and there may be some shift, some revolution in the Bollywood cinema.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, so well said. And like you are there in Music Veranda, and we have a lot of wonderful, lovely family people, who are waiting to sing few more songs to dedicate to special you. So now can I request Anay? He's again a small kid, sing very, very wonderfully, and he's going to dedicate a song for you, Chelsea. So Anay, over to you.
Hello everyone, welcome Chelsea ma'am, Pranam Guruji. So today I am Anajan and I am singing today Oh Mahi Ve.
Oh, all right, it's my favorite. Sorry.
Oh Mahi Ve, Oh Mahi Ve, जिथे भी तू चले आना माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना तू जी सकदी नहीं मैं जी सकदा नहीं कोई दूसरी में सरता भी रखदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा सच्चिया मोहब्बतां वे माही मैं तेरे होर नहीं मिलना जिथे भी तू चले आना माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना तू जी सकदी नहीं मैं जी सकदा नहीं कोई दूसरी में सरता भी रखदा नहीं क्या तेरे बाजो मेरा सच्चिया मोहब्बतां वे माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना जिथे भी तू चले आना माही मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे चलना थैंक यू
Oh, I love the duet. I love the duet. I was not expecting mom.
Super, so sweet, Anne. Very, very nice. Lovely. So, Chelsea, now we have a wonderful lady. She is so amazingly she is saying, and she is again a family member here in Music Verandah. She's regular here. So, can I request Anuji to sing and dedicate a song to you?
Yay.
Thank you so much, GJ. Welcome, Chelsea, to our Music Veranda. And
Hello.
Yeah, hi. It's lovely to hear that we have Bollywood music lovers sitting abroad.
Yes, everywhere. We love it.
And it's so
So
good
many.
that you are enjoying our Music Crusaders today.
Thank you so much.
And one common thing is my favorite singer is also Arijit Singh.
Yes, yes.
So today I'm going to sing a song for you, sung by Arijit Singh only. It's Khairiyat Pucho.
Oh, wonderful.
So here I am. खैरियत पूछो कभी तो कैफियत पूछो तुम्हारे बिन दीवाने का क्या हाल है दिल मेरा देखो न मेरी हैसियत पूछो तेरे बिन एक दिन जैसे 100 साल है अंजाम है तय मेरा होना तुम्हें है मेरा जितनी भी हो दूरियां फिलहाल है ये दूरियां फिलहाल है खैरियत पूछो कभी तो कैफियत पूछो तुम्हारे बिन दीवाने का क्या हाल है दिल मेरा देखो न मेरी हैसियत पूछो तेरे बिन एक दिन जैसे 100 साल है थैंक यू सो मच
Yay, wonderful.
Wow, lovely. So sweet, Anuji. Very, very nice. And thank you for coming tonight. So, Chelsea, can we have few songs from you now?
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to sing a couple of Hindi and then a couple of my own because I write songs, so they will be in English.
Oh, yes.
So
Yes.
So this first song, we all know is Tum Hi Aana.
Wow.
तेरे जाने का गम और न आने का गम फिर ज़माने का गम क्या करे राह देखे नजर रात भर जाग कर पर तेरी तो खबर ना मिले बहुत आई गई यादें मगर इस बार तुम ही आना इरादे फिर से जाने के नहीं लाना तुम ही आना. There we go.
Wow, so sweet, amazing.
Thank
It's a
you.
serious number. Let's have to the next.
Serious number. Gosh.
No,
Well,
this is a serious number. Let's have some rocking number.
Rocking. Okay. The rocking number. Manavalage is quite happy. Okay, so I'm gonna sing it. Sing the Manavalage. Okay. Manavalage. Oh, Manavalage. Lagere samvare, lagere samvare. Le tera huachiya kachiya ye gaon re. Manva lage, oh manva lage. Lagere samvare. Khel man jiya kachiya. ये दाऊं रे मुसाफिर हूँ मैं धूर का दीवाना हूँ मैं धूप का मुझे ना पाए छाँव रे मनवा लागे ओ मनवा लागे Lagere samare, tera hua jiya kajiya, ye gaon re.
Oh, amazing.
Thank you.
Good. Magical.
Oh, thank you. Right, I'm going to sing now.
Put speaker. Going to sing now a song. Well, it's a cover. It's an English cover, but it's one of my favorite songs to sing. So this is from an artist called Joni Mitchell. Everybody, I hope you like Joni Mitchell. Okay, this is called A Case of You. Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in a blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. Oh, you're in my blood, you're my holy wine, you taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Oh, I'm a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints, and I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me you said love is touching souls. Surely you touched mine, 'cause but you was at me these lines from time to time. But you're my blood, you're my holy wine, and taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I met a woman She had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds. And she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. But you're my blood, you're my holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you. Oh, I could drink a case of you. And I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. You're in my blood, you're my holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you. I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Thank you.
Wow, super awesome. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Chelsea, I was just thinking about you, watching you singing and enjoying, and you were in your thoughts. So now it makes me ask you, I'm very curious to ask you that it's an amazing combination that you are a music lover, you play song, instrument, and then you write songs, and then you are a stand-up comedian. So how this comedy thing started in your life? I mean, it is not easy to, of course, to be a celebrity on the TikTok as well and 200,000 followers, and then this craziness, because I can see that everyone is struggling these days, especially in the pandemic times. So from where you got this motivation and this happiness, and if you want to share, because this is something we would all love to know.
So I started comedy because I went to the Edinburgh Fringe, and the Edinburgh Fringe is crazy. It's absolutely mental. So many people from all over the world. So everybody always gets sick. Okay. So I lost my voice when I was sick. And I stayed in the house for a couple of weeks because I was so ill. And then the first time I could leave the house, I went to a comedy show. I just started hanging out with one of the comedians that I saw, and started hanging around him and going to all these comedy bars. And everyone thought I was already a comedian because I am a performer, right? And I had been a street performer. I've been a street performer for about 7 years, which is a very, very hard lifestyle. So it makes me very tough as well. But yeah, I did. I started comedy just because it seemed to also be another part of me. I think everybody is also always multifaceted, should never focus on being one thing. I think you should go wherever your heart goes. I think also the biggest thing for me is, like, in an industry, of course, like comedy, it could be very exhausting when things don't happen. I've been going for maybe 5 years or so, and yeah, it can be exhausting. It can be really, really tiring to feel overseen and feel like what you're doing isn't getting you what you want. So a couple of years ago, I just decided to do what I wanted to do, to just not care about answering to some industry, answering to some expectations. I should make my own expectations. And honestly, that's also, India comes into that. My Hindi, I have done comedy in Hindi. The video is on my YouTube. I'm very proud of that. I worked very hard to be able to go on stage and say my jokes in Hindi, to understand Hindi. I'm not fluent in Hindi right now, and that's why I haven't gone to India yet, because I was waiting to be good in Hindi before I would go to India. But I worked very hard to be able to do comedy in Hindi. And of course, that's not something that I might be the first foreigner to do stand-up itself in Hindi, which of course is, I'm if anybody knows anyone who's done it, I'd love to find them out so they can help me. Yeah, I just decided to do what lit me on fire. Basically, you shouldn't feel like you should have to do anything by some expectations. Cast away people's expectations and just find the truth that is inside you. Find your voice. Find what makes you truly you. And maybe you don't even know that. Take the time. Maybe you don't even know what makes you really happy. Maybe you've been living in too many expectations from other people. You don't even know yourself. take the time to really discover and go into yourself and learn about yourself, become your own best friend. Go meet your limitations face to face, you know, take them out to dinner. Too many people are scared to fail. And I say failure is an amazing teacher. I say failure is a fuel, right? So go and don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Don't be afraid to be inadequate. I think a lot of people are also scared of inadequacy. I think feeling inadequate can be a tool to show you what you should work on, because feeling inadequate, having someone who makes you feel inadequate, or you know, someone who like makes you feel like, oh God, they have something I don't have. Use that as a fuel to say, well, what's good about me? What can I work on? What can I shine through? What parts of me are good? What parts can I put forward that this person who is, you know, clearly living in their truth makes me feel a certain way? That's on me. That's not on them. So use that as a fuel to get your own fire, so that people are looking at you like, what have they got, you know? And I think that's the biggest thing for me, is that I just got really frustrated living in people's expectations and what I thought I should have for my expectations of myself, and just fall in love with what you want to fall in love with and absolutely go crazy for it, is my advice. Is you know, just absolutely fall in love with what you want to fall in love with. Fall in love with yourself. Fall in love.
Super awesome. And thank you so much for using this word fuel. I'm into lubricant business, and I was like, wow, you know, fuel is like a fuel. And I must say that right now it is just a, you know, I got goosebumps, because this is like a motivational speaking for me, for everyone. In fact, I can see not many of my friends who are like, you know, clapping and cheering up, because it's such a great insight and lessons from your experience, from your struggles, from your hardships, and from your, you know, amazing skills. So kudos to that, Chelsea.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
feeling so
Thank you.
blessed to have you here
Thank
at
you.
our music veranda, and you are so inspiring, so inspiring.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yes, and now let's move on to our next musical performance. So we have a sweet little young girl. Her name is Khushi Arnaz, and she's again a fan of Shah Rukh Khan, and she's going to dedicate a song for you. So over to Arnaz.
Hey Chelsea, I'm Arnaz Pradhan from Vapi, Gujarat, and we are glad to have you on Music Veranda platform. And I hope that you are cherishing each and every moment of this program. And I came to know that you are a big fan of SRK sir, and so am I. And I would like to dedicate his song for you. And the song's name is Kal Ho Na Ho. So I hope you like it.
Oh, kya baat.
हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी छाव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो जो है समा कल हो ना हो चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से ऐसा जो कोई कही है बस वही सब से हंसी है इस हाथ को तुम थाम लो वो मेहरबान कल हो ना हो हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो जो है समा कल हो ना हो thank you so much.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. I love that song.
Yeah, in fact, she was also playing the piano with whenever she was singing.
Yes.
She's really amazing. And now next we have is Dr. Mahashweta. And you must have had a little chit chat in the initially when you entered in the room,
Yes.
right? So, I would like to invite now Dr. Mahashweta, who is a strong pillar of our lovely Music Veranda family. She's a doctorate in Indian classical music, but is also a teacher of opera and Western music too. She is experimenting a lot with various tribal and aboriginal music too. So can I request Mahashweta ji to talk a bit about how there is an integration of music in different cultures and how music connects. So over to you, Mahashweta ji. Unmute, unmute.
Myself.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Chelsea. I welcome you formally at the Music Veranda, finally. Um, something, when you spoke about the languages that you um, mm, that you find a correlation with, like there is so much similarity between Russian and Hindi.
Oh
Something
yes. Oh yes.
I would say that that is because the we have got one mother, and that is Latin. Okay, Latin is, I guess, the mother of all the European Occidental languages. And back home, Sanskrit is the mother of
Yeah.
all the Indian origin languages. Something, and Latin and Sanskrit are very much like sisters, because
Yes.
when you say mother in Latin or in English, in Hindi or in Sanskrit, it's called Matra. When you say
Yes.
father in English or in some other language, in Sanskrit it's known as Pitra. Similarly, brother, Bhratra, sister, Sasa. So it's like we really live in an interconnected world.
And nobody knows. People have no idea. It's amazing. Yeah.
Nobody knows.
They're almost identical. Latin and Sanskrit, yes.
Literally. And something, what I actually felt when you were talking about your sudden I would say spiritual ascension, that you started loving the Indian culture.
Yes.
Something, I would say in your some lifetime, you will probably spend some time over here in this country, in the Indian
I think I was Indian. I think I was Punjabi.
And it is actually your past life memory which is getting triggered, and it is actually helping this in this lifetime that you've taken. It is probably a soul journey to connect the two, and I think you're doing a wonderful job. You're so creative. You're so creative.
So काफी nice हैं आप, काफी nice हैं आप,
तुम बहुत अच्छा कर रही हो और बिल्कुल ऐसे ही करती रहो मेरी तरफ से, I would say. And you make a very good teacher, because you are like, you constantly reinventing yourself and you're learning and all that. Something, there is this piece that I had prepared for you very many years back. I had learned this, and I'm simply out of practice singing in the head voice. I'll just sing it for you. It's like it's called Caro mio ben. It's an Italian opera, and it goes like this.
Oh yes, I know it. Yes.
Yes, I know. You would really like it. It goes like this. Is it audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now this goes with a, I will connect it with a tarana which my father taught. Dim tananana 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 tom tananana dim 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 tanana te dim tanana dere na dim tanana te dim tanana dere na dim tadare dani tana tadani oda tana dere na dim tanana dim tanana dim tanana dim tanana Romeo ben senza di te languisce al cor. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you.
Wow. That was wonderful, Dr. Mashweta. It was immense, wonderful. So thank you so much. I've never heard of this collation before. It's a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. And can I request Chelsea? I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, of course. Love it.
Great. Great. So can I request Madhu Mukesh to present his song?
Hello, Chelsea. I'm Madhu Mukesh from Indore, MP in India. And welcome to Indian Veranda. And can I ask very excited about your name? What's the meaning of Chelsea?
Chelsea is an old English word that actually just means harbor. So it means a place where boats dock. It's like naming your kid hallway. It's actually a place in London and in New York as well. So it's a geography point. Yeah.
I'm singing song for you, dedicated from film Anand, and lyrics by Gulzar Sahab, and the गाने के बोल हैं मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने हैं. I hope कि आप पसंद, you may like it.
Yes, yes.
मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने. मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने. कुछ हंसते कुछ गम के, तेरी आंखों के साए चुराए रसीली यादों ने. ओ मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने. छोटी बातें छोटी छोटी बातों की है यादें बड़ी, भूले नहीं बीती हुई एक छोटी घड़ी. छोटी बातें छोटी छोटी बातों की है यादें बड़ी, भूले नहीं बीती हुई एक छोटी घड़ी. जन्म जन्म से आंखें बिछाई तेरे लिए इन राहों में. ओ मैंने तेरे लिए ही 7 रंग के सपने चुने, सपने सुरीले सपने. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yay!
Wow, amazing. So sweet, Madhu Mukesh ji. Very, very nice. A lovely number. And Chelsea, I hope you're enjoying the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that made me so happy. It's such a happy song.
Yes, yes. So much of music already, and now I want to request a little favor from you. We have little comedy from your side, Hindi comedy. We would love to
Oh
have.
God. Okay, I'm gonna do one joke because comedy is very awkward over Zoom. All right, are you ready? Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. मैं अलास्का से हूँ और ये अमेरिका का दारू और डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस का कैपिटल है, लेकिन अब सिचुएशन सुधर गई है क्योंकि मैं उधर नहीं हूँ. Okay. So that's my joke. That's my Hindi joke.
I remember we had a little chit chat about this line.
Yes. So that's my favorite joke I've ever written. But yeah, I did my set in Hindi. I did a few things. Gosh, yeah, but I don't know if they're necessarily appropriate for this chat.
I won't tell anyone, you can try.
No. Some things are better for a comedy club. Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. Okay. Do you wanna sing any particular number of any of your favorite Bollywood?
Of Bollywood, maybe. Oh, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I will sing you all my favorite song. This might actually be my favorite song, like not even just of like Hindi song, but like one of my actual favorite songs in any language. 100%. This is called Ab To Hai Jane Na Dungi. It's from Bajra Mastani.
Wow.
अब तो जाने ना दूंगी, अब तो जाने ना दूंगी, साथ नसीब साथ नसीब अब तो जाने ना दूंगी, प्रेम बारिश संग सो जाओ जाने ना दूंगी, अब तो जाने ना दूंगी, कुछ भी न बोलो ऐसा कर जाओ, होठों पे मेरे होठ धर जाओ, कुछ भी न बोलो ऐसा कर जाओ, होठों पे मेरे होठ धर जाओ, सुख वाली रुत जाने ना दूंगी, प्रेम बरसाओ संग सो जाओ जाने ना दूंगी, अब तो जाने ना दूंगी, अब तो जाने ना दूंगी. Thank you.
Wow. So sweet. Amazing. Just
Oh, I
soothing
love this
number,
song.
Chelsea.
I love this.
Wow.
I love.
I can sense you've been, singing like really from the heart, very amazingly, like your soul was singing.
Yeah. Actually, the first time I ever sang that song, like on my guitar, I cried. I cried like a baby. I had to stop. It's so beautiful. There's just certain songs that just set off a bell in your chest. And this was one, but then also Neha Kakkar covering Tum Hi Ana. Amazing.
Right. So, okay. Next, I would like to ask you that all these Bollywood movies and songs, they are making, becoming more popular globally as well, right? Any particular reason
Yeah.
why? What, according to you?
Well, you have people like Priyanka Chopra, who, she's made the transition to, being in Hollywood. She's very popular. She's in movies. She's bringing visibility to the fact that, like, there are other industries than Hollywood. There is a world that is not Western. Hello. So I think it's a matter of just visibility. People need to realize that there are more things than the West that and I think that's happening. You have Priyanka Chopra, but you also have the diaspora. You have the children of Indians who, like Hassan Minhaj. You have Lily Singh. You have all these people who are bringing, again, visibility to the fact that the world is more than the West. So I think it's also helping. And again, like, probably a lot of American children like me probably don't grow up exposed to anything Indian. And the second you hear the beats, you're like, what? Oh, this music, yes. Like, I think it's just a matter of visibility, and I think it's just slowly changing. You had movies like Slumdog Millionaire that again made India popular in this film. You had films like Lion. You have my Life of Pi with Irfan Khan, that brought visibility to Indian actors and Indian accomplishments and Indian abilities in the mainstream. So I think just been a long time coming. And definitely TikTok, there's a lot of songs will become popular because of TikTok. So there's a lot of like Jalebi Bai, like everybody's dancing to this. There's like a dance challenge for Jalebi Bai. There's lots of people are being exposed to Indian music unwittingly, not realizing like, oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, not really realizing that they're actually partaking in another culture. It's wonderful. And actually, I personally, on my TikTok, I am very open about how much I love Bollywood, and I make Bollywood memes. I make Bollywood memes out of Bollywood songs. And now my followers who aren't Indian and don't know anything about Bollywood are like texting me just like, so, I haven't seen a Bollywood film before. Where should I start? Is there a playlist you have? So now I shared my entire playlist, which my Bollywood playlist on Spotify is a day and a half long. It is more than 24 hours of Sufi, Bollywood, Lollywood, Coke Studio music that now I'm like spreading to all my fans and stuff. So I am working hard as well. I am doing my bit.
Lovely, amazing. Wow. So good to know that. And now we have someone from Germany. We have a wonderful friend, Manisha. She's all the way from Germany, want to dedicate a song for you. So can I request Manisha ji?
Yes, thank you, Gauraji. Hello, everyone, and hi, Chelsea. Welcome to our music veranda.
Thank you so much.
So today I'm going to sing bhajan, and bhajan is an integral part of our Indian music. So I think you will like it. Actually, yes, last year we performed this bhajan in Switzerland, and people really liked it. So I hope you will also like it. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, वस्तु अमोलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, वस्तु अमोलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, कृपा कर अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जग में जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. Thank you.
Wow, incredible.
Hindi
Lovely.
pronunciation. Really hats off
Thank
to you.
you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
really,
you so much. Oh, I worked so hard. I worked.
really loved
मैंने
your
बहुत काम किया. मैंने बहुत काम किया. Thank you. Thank you so. Thank
So
you so
sweet.
much.
So Chelsea, as you can notice, we have many young people, the kids as well, music veranda, and otherwise as well. When you were singing and playing the instrument, so such a soothing number, and we all believe that music heals. Right? You're
Mm.
gonna be, agreeing with me on this thing. So how can music heal in these difficult times, and what should be the youth of the world do to, to remain calm and positive, according to you?
Well, the most incredible thing for about music for me is every culture has it. Every culture has some form of music, even in cultures where instruments are considered sinful, which there are, parts of Islam that have viewed that as that. There's parts of Christianity that have viewed instruments themselves as sinful. Everyone sings. Everyone has music. Everyone has melody. It's something that absolutely unites the world. I said this to you the other day, that and there's an entire part of your brain, of course, that processes language, but there's actually an entire part of your brain that is meant for music and melody and processing melodic sounds. So it is ingrained in us to process this. And I also love, the history of music. So for instance, on the subcontinent, you have Qawwali, which Qawwali is what happened when Islam collided with Hinduism. These people came to India, saw Hindustani music as it was, and said, "Oh, we love that. Oh, that's wonderful." And they then made their interpretation of it, which is Qawwali. It's this hello between two cultures. It's this meeting of two cultures, and I think that's what music is. A music is a hello that you don't need a language for. It's so definitely, I think sharing music, I think listening to music, I think studying the history of music and the influences of music unite the world. For instance, in Europe, for instance, the tango and many Latin dances get their fire from North Africa. They get their fire because the Moors ruled Spain, and there's a lot of historical transference going on in the Mediterranean. So a lot of this flamenco and all this, they get their fire and their some of their sensibilities from the Middle East, and it's such a wonderful, again, hello between two cultures. It's just really, really inspiring. And I think everyone should also just research the history of music, and then the way that music and people, not only were we all going to war, of course, war is a part of human history, but we were admiring each other in the same time. And that's what music tells us, is that we actually have so much in common, and we really do appreciate each other. And I think that is really the message of music, is that throughout all of time and all of history, yes, there have been wars, but there's also been music which has inspired other music. But I think more important than just music itself is, how can music heal the world? I think more importantly than music, I think music brings people joy. I think music gives people love, and love that they can't speak in words. And I think if you're spreading your joy and your love, that if you find your joy in yourself, find your true joy, be brave enough to get to know yourself. So many people are scared to get to their limitations. So many people are scared to really get into their demons and then their problems. Get in there, take them to tea, text them at 3 a.m, get to know them, and find that joy within yourself that comes from conquering that comes from conquering those things. And I think that is the message of music, is a message of love. And I think if you find your love within yourself, for yourself, you are going to spread that naturally. So
sweet, amazing. In fact, Music Veranda has the same mantra. And how amazingly you put these wonderful, lovely words and such an amazing message. I mean, I feel really blessed, and I must say that music is the thing which I connected to you, such a at a midnight. So I really feel thanks to God, universal energy, that we are having this amazing, wonderful session. We are talking and understanding about music and each other. So let's hear it a song from Adarsh now. Again, a wonderful kid. And here's the thing. He's gonna sing a rap song for you. Adarsh, over to you.
Hello, Namaste. I am Adarsh Jain from Panipat, Haryana, India. And today I'm gonna sing a rap song for all of you. I hope you all like it. कौन बोला मुझसे ना हो पाएगा कौन बोला मुझसे ना हो पाएगा अपना टाइम आएगा उठ जा मेरी लाख से टूट जा अब तलाश में परवासे के आसमां भी सर उठाएगा आएगा अपना टाइम आएगा तेरे जैसा शाना लाला मुझे ना मिल पाएगा ये शब्दों का ज्वाला मेरी बेड़ियां पिघलाएगा जितना तूने बोया है तू उतना ही तो खाएगा जितना मेरा ख्वाब अब कैसे तू दफनाएगा ऐसा मेरा ख्वाब जो डर को भी सताएगा अब हौसले से जीने दे अब खौफ में नहीं सीने में अब रास्ते हैं चीरेंगे अब कामयाबी चीलेंगे सब कुछ मिला पसीने से क्यों क्योंकि अपना टाइम आएगा तू नंगा ही तो आया है क्या घंटा लेकर जाएगा अपना टाइम आएगा तू नंगा ही तो आया है क्या घंटा लेकर जाएगा किसी का हाथ नहीं था सर पर यहाँ पर आया खुद की मेहनत से मैं जितनी ताकत किस्मत में नहीं है उतनी रहमत में है फिर भी लड़का सहमत नहीं है क्योंकि जरूरत नहीं है ताकत की है आदत नहीं है और शोहरत की अमानत नहीं है जिंदगी की अमानत नहीं है शोहरत की लालच नहीं है तेरे भाई जैसा कोई हारिश नहीं है हारा इस दरकत की है दरकत नहीं है क्यों क्योंकि अपना टाइम आएगा तू नंगा ही तो आया है क्या घंटा लेकर जाएगा अपना टाइम आएगा अपना टाइम आएगा अपना टाइम आएगा थैंक यू
Yes, thank you.
Wow, amazing, lovely. Loved it. And now I want to request Shivani ji. She is from Pune, and she has become a fan of you. We have been talking. So can I request Shivani ji to sing a wonderful number? Unmute karke.
Yeah, hi Chelsea. Good evening.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Music Veranda. So great to have you here. It was such a lovely experience listening to you.
Thank you so much, madam.
My name is Shivani. I have connected from Pune, Maharashtra, India.
Ah, great. Yeah.
So just now you heard a rap song. Now this next song will definitely change your mood. So I'm going to sing a romantic number by Shreya Ghoshal from the movie Happy New Year.
Yo.
Hope you like it. I mean, yeah. I'll try my best.
Yes.
Okay. मनवा लागे ओ मनवा लागे रे सावरे ले तेरा हुआ जिया का ये गाँव रे मनवा लागे ओ मनवा लागे रे सावरे ले तेरा हुआ जिया का ये गाँव रे मन के धागे ओ मन के धागे पे सावरे है लिखा मैंने तेरा ही तो नाम रे मनवा लागे ऐसी वैसी बोली तेरे नैनों ने बोली जाने क्या मैं बोली ऐसा लागे तेरी होली में तू मेरा तूने बातें बोली कच्चे धागे में पिरोली बातों की रंगोली से न खेलो ऐसे होली में ना तेरा किसी का तो होगा ही तू क्यों ना तुझे मैं ही जीतू खुले ख्वाबों में जीते हैं बाबरे मनवा लागे ओ मनवा लागे रे सावरे ले तेरा हुआ जिया का ये गाँव रे ओ मनवा लागे. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Lovely. So sweet, Shivani
Thank you so
ji.
much.
Such a rocking number. And your background is amazing. So much stars. I just love that. Very nice.
Oh yes, that's my Diwali decoration and still going on. Yeah, the celebration is still going on.
Great. And now gives me immense pleasure, Chelsea, to introduce you to one of our great pillar of Music Veranda. We call him Guruji. You know, he's a teacher. And you must have noticed the person who started the show, Divakar, the young guy. And there are many other students of him here. Ane, Adarsh, who just sang a rap song. So his name is Mr. Jayesh Chandra Mishra. So I just want to request him that if you want to say a few words, and you know, he's the one who is working towards taking Indian classical music and the light music globally to online classes. You know, he teaches Indian classical music and the way we all are, you know, improving our voice, the few small things, right? So he is helping all of us to take it to the next level, and he is such a blessing to our Music Veranda family, and we are really proud of him. And I just you know, request him to say a few words, at least a hello to you. Desh sir, over to you. Hanji, Desh sir,
Hello.
Hanji, you are audible. Yes.
Yes. Welcome Chelsea, Music Veranda.
Thank you so much.
बहुत अच्छा लगा आप यहाँ पे आए और
thank
और मैं चाहूँगा कि दोबारा आप यहाँ पे आए. हमारे इंडियन म्यूजिक क्यों इतना अच्छा है, क्योंकि हमारा जो क्लासिकल म्यूजिक है ना, उसका खुशबू है यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा. इसलिए जो हमारे क्लासिकल म्यूजिक है कि आज हमारा क्लासिकल म्यूजिक यूएसए में भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा चल रहा है. और मैं क्या बोल, हमारे जो इंडिया में है सारी कंट्री से इंडियन म्यूजिक सीखने आते हैं हमारे, मतलब दिल्ली के अंदर, जैसे कि बांग्लादेश, श्रीलंका, यूएसए, वेस्ट इंडीज. माय गुरु जी आल्सो इन वेस्ट इंडीज, वो वहाँ रहते हैं. वहाँ पे मही प्राणा जी यहाँ पे भी करीब 8 इयर्स वहाँ इन्होंने क्लासिकल म्यूजिक सीखा है. तो आई एम आल्सो फ्रॉम नेपाल, तो मैं भी यहाँ पे आके सीखा और मैं यहीं स्टेबल हो गया इंडिया के अंदर. और मैं अभी हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट हूँ दिल्ली पब्लिक स्कूल में, यहाँ पे म्यूजिक डिपार्टमेंट में, और मैं सबको क्लासिकल म्यूजिक एंड लाइट म्यूजिक सिखाता हूँ. मैं तो यही कहूँगा कि क्लासिकल म्यूजिक जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स है. आज मॉडर्न म्यूजिक अभी जितना भी सूफी सीखते हैं उसके पीछे सबसे अच्छा जो है इसलिए अच्छा है क्योंकि वो क्लासिकल म्यूजिक का खुशबू है इसके अंदर, क्योंकि हम राग सीखते हैं, उस राग में कॉम्पोजिशन होता है. तो इसीलिए सब ये जो है जो मेन जो बेस है क्लासिकल म्यूजिक है. तो मैं यही मैसेज देना चाहूँगा कि सभी को क्लासिकल म्यूजिक सीखना चाहिए. बेशक आप कोई उसके बाद आप भजन गाए, चाहे लाइट म्यूजिक गाए, चाहे कुछ भी गाए, वीणा नहीं है, क्योंकि उसमें वेस्टर्न में भी 7 नोट्स ही होते हैं वहाँ पे, और हमारे इंडियन म्यूजिक में भी 7 स्वर ही होते हैं. सिर्फ सिंगिंग का स्टाइल डिफरेंट है. तो इसीलिए मैं कहूँगा कि क्लासिकल म्यूजिक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है. मैं चाहूँगा कि हमारे इंडियन म्यूजिक का खुशबू आपके भी कंट्री में खूब फैले, पूरा वर्ल्ड वाइड फैले हमारी इंडियन म्यूजिक, और काफ़ी हाई लेवल पे जाए. तो मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि ये आप इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिक को खूब ज़्यादा आप प्रमोट करें. हमारे इंडियन म्यूजिक को आप तो इतना अच्छा लाइक करते हैं, इतना अच्छा गाते हैं, एंड रियली आपका वॉइस इतना अच्छा है कि मैं तो सरप्राइज हूँ. गजब की गुड वॉइस, आप कितनी अच्छा आप गाना गाते हैं. मैं तो बड़ा इम्प्रेस हुआ आपकी आवाज़ से. और मैं कहूँगा कि हाँ, तो क्लासिकल म्यूजिक जो है बहुत ही ज़्यादा एक मतलब संगीत को खूबसूरत करने के लिए बहुत अच्छा बेस है जो सीखना चाहिए सभी को. तो मैं यही मैसेज देना चाहूँगा. और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आप यहाँ पे आए. मैं चाहूँगा दोबारा आप यहाँ पे आए इस म्यूजिक वेरेंडा पे. आप सभी को मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ, अनिला मैम और ये जैन सर को, जो इतने बड़े हस्ती हमारे बीच में हैं, और इतने अच्छा लगा है मुझे. मैं क्या बताऊँ, मेरे पास शब्द नहीं है आप लोगों के लिए, क्या बताऊँ. सो वेरी वेरी थैंक यू जैसी जी कि आप यहाँ पे आए. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very kind.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for such a wonderful, beautiful words, and you are really a blessing for all of us. Keep showering your amazing insights, and we are really proud of you. And Chelsea, he was just mentioning about the classical music, right? That because he's really working hard to take the classical music to the next level.
Oh, I understood. I understood about how, yeah. No, it's fine.
DJ, I would just like to say something which I guess, you know, Sir just forgot. He asked me to remind me. Can you hear me, DJ?
Yeah, please go ahead.
he wanted me to remind me that that Indian classical music, all the 7 notes which are there, they are actually not 7. There are 12 notes, including the major and the minor notes. And Chelsea, you must be knowing that. So each and every note has been inspired by the cries and the calls of animals and birds. So I guess that is the basis of our being, that music is within us, and we are in it's a part of nature, and we are nature.
Wow.
So when I'm doing that is why, see, we live in an interconnected world. I mean, you believe so, I believe so. And I have seen these traces of Indian classical music, even in the Australian Aboriginal music, which the islanders practice. And I find it so strange, Chelsea, that how come it's another part of the world. It's like Asia Pacific. It's not even, the northern hemisphere. And they have got such strange similarities with our gaiki, with our style of singing. And that is where
I might
I
have
would
an
like to do my research.
explanation. I might have an explanation.
Would you please?
So
Thank you so much. Please,
I might have an
please.
explanation. This is just my educated guess as best as I can, but the Aboriginals of Australia have been there for about 40,000 years. They are one of the very first migrations out of Africa. Once human beings started leaving Africa, the Aboriginals of Australia have been there for tens of thousands of years.
Okay.
The first Indian peoples have a similar story, right? Indian people have been on the Indian subcontinent for tens of thousands of years. So it might be that some of these populations that made up the prehistoric India, just as the prehistoric Australia might have met at some point. But yeah, so Indians and Aboriginals are some of the very first people to ever leave Africa. So it might be that these populations might have passed each other at some point. But yeah, just fascinating to think about that something so different and so far away has something so similar. But also it speaks to the fact that we are all just not different. What if they never met? What if they never saw each other? What if the prehistoric Indians and the original people of Australia, what if they never met? Then it just means that there's just similarities and sensibilities that we all have which unite us. So it's very interesting.
Super. Thank
So
you
you
so
mean to
much.
say the thought
And
is
now
so
I would like
important.
to request
Thank you so
Shantana
much,
to
Chelsea.
sing a song. Shantana, over to you.
Thank you so much, DJ. Welcome, Chelsea. A pleasure having you in our veranda. Just trying a number. Hope you like it.
Thank you.
It's Shreya Ghoshal's number. Piyu bole, piya bole, janu na, jiya dole, hole hole, kyun ye dole, janu na. दिल की जो बातें हैं, बातें जो दिल की है, दिल ही में रखना पिया. लब तो ना खोलूं मैं, खोलूं ना लब तो पर आंखों से सब कह दिया. पिया बोले, क्या ये बोले, जानू ना. जिया डोले, हौले हौले, क्यों ये डोले, जानू ना. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. पी ले इससे, इसमें नशा, जिसने पिया वो गम में भी हंसा. पल में हंसाए और पल में रुलाए ये कहानी. ओ हो कैसी पहेली है ये, कैसी पहेली जिंदगानी. ला 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 ला, बहता पानी. कैसी पहेली है ये, कैसी पहेली जिंदगानी. Thank you. Hope you like it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Very nice, Shantana. Very, very nice. And now we have Dia. She's from the lovely city of Sonipat. Can I request Dia to sing a song? What do you,
Yeah,
Dia?
thank you. Hello, ma'am. It's me.
Can we
I'm
stop
Dia.
sharing the screen, Anlaji? Yeah, thank you. I want to see the face.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is Dia, and I'm from Sonipat. I'm in 10th standard, and आज I'm going to dedicate you a song that is Lag Ja Gale. लग जा गले कि फिर ये हंसी रात हो ना हो, शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो ना हो, लग जा गले से हमको मिली है आज ये घड़ियां नसीब से, जी भर के देख लीजिए हमको करीब से, फिर आपके नसीब में ये रात हो ना हो, शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो ना हो, लग जा गले से। Thank you.
Thank you so much. Lovely.
Wow. Amazing, amazing. Chelsea, you want to sing any particular number? We have already lot many performances. We would love to hear more from you. Any of your choice.
Let me play you a song I wrote.
Oh yeah, wow,
let me go.
amazing. We would love to hear that.
Yeah.
Such a creative person you are.
Here we go. Please, okay. La la la. Oh, just smack the guitar up. Why don't we? Okay. La la la. I like your eyes when they look at me in the moonlight. Hold me close, don't let me go. The night is cold. You don't have to love me, but you don't have to go. But if you wanted to love me, just let me know how it feels to be with you. It's like my whole life through was meant to find me here to be with you and have you near. Baby, don't have to love me, but baby, I don't want you to go. But if you wanted to love me, just let me know. And I'll never say all of everything that's in my way. And you me know. Oh, if you wanted to love me, just let me know.
Wow, amazing. You're so awesome.
Thank you so much, guys.
Wow, and this you have written your own.
Yeah,
this is a song I wrote maybe 4 years ago. Yeah.
Wow. Such an amazing.
This is probably my best song that I've written.
Yeah. I mean, it is a heart-touching song. Wow, lovely.
Yeah. This is another example of a song I cry when I sing. Guys, you sensing the theme? I'm a softie. Okay.
Of course. All right. So, okay. Next, I would like to invite Diwakar for have an amazing number of your choice. One of your favorite number. So, can I request Diwakar?
Yeah, sure, Jesus sir, and thank you so much. इतनी बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है चेल्सिया मैम के सामने गाने की, सो बहुत ऑनर्ड फील कर रहा हूँ. और चेल्सिया मैम, आई एम गोइंग टू सिंग अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल नंबर व्हिच इज वेरी क्लोज टू माय हार्ट, बिकॉज मेरे गुरुजी ने मुझे ये सिखाई थी और मुझे पता चला कि ये आपका भी फेवरेट नंबर है, सो आई एम ट्राइंग माय बेस्ट. और गाने से पहले मैं अपने गुरुजी को प्रणाम करना चाहूंगा और कोई गलती होगी तो क्षमा चाहूंगा. राम राम तेरा नाम पुकारे, एक हुए दिन रैन हमारे, हमसे हम ही छिन गए हैं, जब से मिले नैन तिहारे, सजदा तेरी काली अखियों से जिंद मेरी जागे, धड़कन से तेज दौड़ूं सपनों से आगे, अब जान लूट जाए ये जहां छूट जाए संग, प्यार रहे मैं रहूं ना रहूं, सजदा तेरा सजदा करूं मैं तेरा सजदा, दिन रैन करूं नहीं चैन करूं, सजदा तेरा सजदा रखवार करूं मेरे जान करूं, रांझना नैनों के तीर चल गए, साजना सांसों से दिल से गए, हो जरा आँख से पिला दे सजदा करूं, जरा ख्वाब सजा दे दिन रैन करूं, जरा आँख से पिला दे जरा ख्वाब सजा दे, तेरा अंगना से रंग मेरा बोले, अब जान लूट जाए ये जहां छूट जाए संग, प्यार रहे मैं रहूं ना रहूं, सजदा तेरा सजदा करूं मैं तेरा सजदा, दिन रैन करूं ना ही चैन करूं, करूं नहीं चैन करूं सजदा। Thank you so much.
Lovely.
You're just incredible. Oh, such a talent. Such a talent. I can't with him. You make me so happy. You make me so happy. You're going to do amazing things. I'm convinced. You're just incredible.
Super.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Chelsea, man. Means
Seriously.
a lot for me.
Oh, amazing. And I feel you when you sing. I just feel your heart as well. That's the best thing. I can really feel that it's coming from such a deep place in you. You sing from your toes. You sing from the bottom of your toes to the top of you. It's just, oh, really wonderful.
Yeah, ma'am. I want to speak few lines. ये जो भी मैं गा पा रहा हूँ, जो जितना कुछ भी मैं गा पा रहा हूँ, सब मेरी गुरुजी की वजह से है। उनका आशीर्वाद मेरे सर पर है। इसी वजह से मैं आज आप लोगों के सामने थोड़ा बहुत भी गा पा रहा हूँ। तो इसका पूरा श्रेय मेरे गुरुजी को जाता है। शुक्रिया गुरुजी।
Thank you so much, Diwakar bhai. And Chelsea, do you want to say a few words about this Music Veranda, whole this thing? How was your experience about this initiative?
It's wonderful. Oh my gosh, just so much love going around. Who doesn't love to pass around love? There's so much love. No, it's great. What a great show. What a great idea. What a unique idea as well. So just an online jam session. I love it. It's great though. Especially there's also something to be said about specifically Indian music. That's something that I think obviously in Hinduism, tones and the energies and the frequencies and stuff are very important. So I think this also comes out in many of the ways that Indians interpret their music, which is just, again, something that inspires me because, of course, I'm a Western singer. So when I go and I listen to something like Hindustani or an Indian classical singer or a Qawwali singer, you know, it's a new way to interpret sounds and singing and stuff. So it's inspiring for me. I just love it. I love these kinds of things. I love going to concerts. So it's just nice to have all of this beautiful talent in front of me and all of this wonderful love as well in such a strange and uncertain time in the world. So thank you so much.
So sweet. And now, you know, there's a little surprise. We have, you know, made us some sort of song in a chorus. I mean, there's, of course, a wonderful number, famous number, but we're going to sing in a chorus. So can I request everyone who has prepared this, let's get started. Ready, everyone?
Yeah. Thanks, Gaurav ji. It's a privilege to sing for Chelsea. We have prepared a song. So here we are. Everyone, please unmute yourself.
People who are participating in this song, unmute.
Yeah. यूं ही कट जाएगा सफर साथ चलने से कि मंजिल आएगी नजर साथ चलने से
यूं ही कट जाएगा सफर साथ चलने से कि मंजिल आएगी नजर साथ चलने से
हम है राही प्यार के चलना अपना काम
हम है राही प्यार के चलना अपना काम
पल भर में हो जाएगी हर मुश्किल आसान पल भर में हो जाएगी हर मुश्किल आसान
हौसला ना हारेंगे हम तो बाजी मारेंगे हौसला ना हारेंगे हम तो बाजी मारेंगे
यूं ही कट जाएगा सफर साथ चलने से कि मंजिल आएगी नजर साथ चलने से
कहती है ये वादियां बदलेगा मौसम
कहती है ये वादियां बदलेगा मौसम
ना कोई परवाह है खुशियां हो या गम
आंधियों से खेलेंगे, हम तो बाजी मारेंगे।
आंधियों से खेलेंगे, दर्द सारे झेलेंगे।
यूं ही कट जाएगा सफर साथ चलने से, कि मंजिल आएगी नजर साथ चलने से। यूं ही कट जाएगा सफर साथ चलने से, कि मंजिल आएगी नजर साथ चलने से। यूं ही कट जाएगा सफर साथ चलने से। ला 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 ला
Thank you.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Lovely, lovely. Very nice. Very nice. So that's a power of team. And
Gio sir, I would like to say something about this mashup.
yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, that was prepared specially for our music veranda, for the family of music veranda. It's like we are into a journey, and if we are together, the journey is gonna be awesome. So this is the song dedicated to our music veranda कि यूं ही कट जाएगा सफर साथ चलने से, and we'll get our goals and the journey will be awesome. मंजिल आएगी नजर साथ चलने से. This is for music veranda by the people of music veranda in music veranda.
So sweet, so sweet. And it's time to wrap up. But don't want, but okay. So there's one more gentleman we have, Vinay, who sing very amazing ghazal. If you love, ghazals. So can I request Vinay? It's a surprise element. Of course, I was not aware that he is going to come, but he has just joined. And can I ask Vinay to sing few lines of the ghazals? Mute, please.
थैंक यू सो मच सर। आज मैं आपको राग भैरवी सुना रहा हूँ, कोशिश करूंगा गाने की। अगर चलत छिन शाम सके, 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 निबट अंगारी निबट अंगारी, निबट अंगारी, अगर चलत छिन शाम सके, अगर चलत छिन शाम सके, कनिया भरत मोरी
Lovely, Vinay. Very nice. Very nice.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah. So that's a flavor of Indian classical. There's particular rag.
Yes. Oh, the
Yes.
ragas, all of it. Oof. Yes.
Rag Bhairavi.
Yes, it is Rag
Amazing.
Bhairavi. And
Yeah.
now I didn't notice it's almost 2 hours, and I just thought we were just getting started.
Chelsea, I just like to say something about this rag. Just as we end a meal with a dessert, okay?
Yeah.
Rag Bhairavi is like a dessert that we end a musical, concert with.
Concert.
Yeah.
So
It
this
felt
is like a
like
dessert. This is like a
it felt
dessert
like dessert.
because
Yeah.
yes, it has got all the 12 notes,
Ah,
all the minor
yeah.
notes and all the major notes. That is why it's known as
Yeah.
a dessert.
Love it.
And
I
thank
love
you
it.
so much. I think I am also getting inspired to start, just sing few lines for you, Chelsea. Amazing. You are an amazing friend. I'm not that good singer, but I would love to sing. I love singing.
And Gaurav,
Karo.
after you, I'll just like to sing 2 lines. But
Yes, yes.
Gaurav, I
We'll
would
see,
want you to
definitely.
sing. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. So, I just added a few words, and you must have heard this number. मेरी जाने जाना मैंने तुझे याद किया सारी दुनिया के सामने एक डर किया तुझे देखा बस तेरा हो गया तेरी मीठी मीठी बातों में खो गया मुझे रात को नींद ना आए हो मुझे रात को नींद ना आए कि तेरी पल पल याद सताए सुन ले सोनिए. Oh, Chelsea, don't break my heart, cause I've been waiting for a long, long time, baby. Don't break my heart, cause I've been waiting. So you're amazing, Chelsea. We are so happy, blessed, fortunate, and such a divine feeling I'm getting that we got connected through music, and now we are here in Music Veranda. And trust me, everyone is loving you like anything. We have got so many wonderful comments, showering of love, happening at in the form of comments on Facebook Live. Right, I'll
Thank you
share
so
the
much.
link with you. And before we wrap up, can we have a message from you, Chelsea? To all who love life, music, and connection.
Yeah, gosh. A message. I guess, as I said before, just find your own power, meet your limitations, become very intimately knowledgeable of everything that is wrong with you, become very knowledgeable of everything about you, good and bad. You know, be brave enough to meet your problems and meet your demons and say hello, sing them a song, invite them to tea, because that is when you truly begin to love yourself, is when you see your demons and can honestly look them in the eye. You know, your problems and all your traumas and your hurts and your pain that make you who you are. Meet them. You know, don't give up on yourself, and just use that to fall in love even more with life and things that set you on fire. Be brave enough to do what you really want to do. Don't live up to anybody's expectations. Don't live up to your own expectations. Experiment, be bold, and fail, and succeed and fail again, and in this endless cycle of life. So I just think go for it and fall in love with everything that you can, because there's nothing wrong with love. So just absolutely spend time learning about what makes you fall in love every day.
Oh my God. Wow. Amazing. What a wisdom of thoughts. Amazing. Also wisdom from you. So I'm getting so many requests that they also, you know, want to sing, and time is not allowing me. So if you have some few more minutes, I would love to ask, you know, Mahashweta ji. She just asked me, and I hate to say no, but you know, so just 2 lines, please. What do you say?
Yes.
See, it goes like this. चांदी जैसा रंग है तेरा, सोने जैसे बाल, एक तो ही धनवान है गोरी, बाकी सब कंगाल। चांदी जैसा रंग है तेरा, सोने जैसे बाल, एक तो ही धनवान है गोरी, बाकी सब कंगाल। We are really very, very fortunate, you know. Apart from music, we came to know so much about the spiritual aspect, and life without spirituality is really nothing. So thank you so much. You are actually, you're an old soul. You know too much for your age, and that's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
You have found your soul purpose.
Maybe I learned it all in my Indian life.
Absolutely. It's your past.
And thank you so much, Mahashweta ji. And can I request Chelsea before we wrap up? And you know, I wanted to stop live when you are singing, Chelsea. So can I request
you know something?
your favorite
Guruji wanted to sing.
Sorry?
Guruji wanted to sing the smile number, which is a boyzone number for her, because he says that, you know, this girl smiles so honestly. There is so much honesty and so much beauty about her smile. And I'll just, on behalf of him, I'll just sing 2 lines of Smile. I would actually want him to sing. I cannot
sing along with you. I know the boyzone words, right?
Yes.
Let's sing together.
Happy if Guruji can.
Sir, Guruji, smile,
an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near
to me. You sing.
No, please, I want to sing along with you.
Well, let me find you're gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you're gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me.
And then the last line again. It's only words, and the words are all I have to take your heart away.
This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. Over to you, Gaurav.
It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you so
Right.
much. From
Thank you, Guruji, for prompting us.
I'm gonna sing
This is
one
his
song for
idea.
us to end
Yes,
on.
yes, yes. Pleasure to
You
have
have
you. Please sing.
inspired me. You have inspired me. So I'm gonna sing a song. This
Yeah.
song is called "Smile" as well. It's called "Smile." It is by Charlie Chaplin.
Wow.
By Charlie Chaplin. Yes.
Oh my God. Amazing. Wow. Sure.
We're ready. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Wow, what a wonderful song to end the show tonight. You are so awesome, amazing.
Thank you so
Trust
much.
me,
Gaurav
you are the reason
Gaurav
who has brought, smile to everyone. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining tonight. This is the host and host, GJ Gaurav Jain, signing off from Music Veranda. Stay blessed, stay happy, love music, and like the Chelsea said, failure is your fuel. Right.
Yes.
So just find your true love, true passion. And Chelsea, any final word from you before we just start the live?
Be brave enough to love yourself. Be brave enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Thank you. Bye bye.